Hi guys, Tom here for another Getting into Netrunner. Today I want to talk a bit about the LCG format that Netrunner is in and how that differs from a lot of other card games you might have played before and how it can really benefit you as a player, as a consumer. So other card games such as Magic the Gathering are in the CCG format. What that means is every couple of months they release a new booster set. You go out, you buy some packs or you buy some singles, and you add those into your deck. Because of this, obviously, popular or powerful cards are going to be a lot more expensive than others, and commons that everyone has and nobody wants are going to be worth nothing. So if you want to have 4 of that really popular card, it's going to cost you $15, $20, $25, $30 each. And that really starts to rack up, especially if you want to play a really competitive deck. The other thing that a lot of games do is they cycle their sets out. So for instance with Magic, every year and a half, some older sets go, some new sets come, and you have to keep buying if you want to stay up to date. So that keeps you buying, it keeps you invested in the game, but it also means what you've bought might be devalued over time. Now the way the LCG format works, and it kind of fixes some problems with the CCG format, is every month, and when I say every month it's pretty accurate, there's a new pack that's released. So with Netrunner it's data packs, with Game of Thrones it's chapter packs, and the other games have different names for them, but essentially it's a 20 card pack, and it has a play set of all those 20 different cards, so 60 cards, and you get a play set of them all. Fantastic. And in Australia those retail for about $20. What this means is you're essentially paying a subscription to the game. You pay $20 a month, keeps you up to date, and there you go. Now, packs are divided into cycles of 6 different packs. For instance, in Netrunner, right now we're currently in the Genesis cycle. We're almost done with that. The next cycle up is going to be the Spin cycle. Between cycles, sometimes they take a break for a month or so. Other times they release maybe like a deluxe expansion, and that's what we're seeing with Netrunner coming up with the Creation and Control expansion. Now, expansions are essentially big packs. The Creation and Control, I believe, has 55 different cards, and once again a playset of all of those. They usually have a bit of theming as well. With this one we're seeing a lot of Shaper and Haspyroid cards, but there's still going to be some neutral cards, and there might even be some out-of-faction cards in there as well. The LCG format never cycles. In fact, a Game of Thrones, which is I think the longest lasting LCG, everything from the original cycle up until now is perfectly legal. That's a big plus. It means your cards are never going to be devalued. However, it does mean that the entry cost for Game of Thrones is quite pricey. And that's the advantage of starting a game like Netrunner. At the moment, you've only got 5 different packs, and you've got the core set as well. So the cost of all these things is probably less than the price of an average standard deck in Magic right now. Now, the one issue that you will have is with the core sets. There are a couple of singletons in there and a couple of 2-ofs. Most people can get away with having 2 core sets, and especially if you're going to be playing with friends, I'm sure they're going to be willing to lend you a Grimoire or a Desperado if you need one. So that's the basics of the LCG format. Hopefully that's cleared up some confusion if there was any. It's really easy to see the benefits of being a player with this. And I hope you guys really enjoy it, because after playing so many games over the last 10 years, I can say that the LCG format is easily one of the best formats I've ever seen when it comes to a game, and I don't think that a lot of other companies are willing to do something like this, because it means less money in their pocket ultimately. Anyway, that's another Getting into Netrunner.